Hi all, here's the video reading for the 27th to the 29th of May 22. Some of it may resonate with you, others it may not. So let's see what's going on with the collective today or this weekend. All things are flying out here straight away, so we will use them cards. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel or, share it with your friends as well. Really do appreciate you doing that. So thank you so much. So it means a lot. Let's get the messages out there to the right people, eh? So some cards come straight out here. So we've got the five, okay, five of coins, five of pentacles, however you want to work with the deck on that. Unfounded fear. So we've got the fear factor. So we're perhaps a little like a kind of a fish out of water. Maybe today, over the weekend, things maybe not going to plan, or we're not being noticed or recognised, I want to say, at the moment. But it's kind of, we've got that much going on in the background, but it's still about you standing in your own power. It's about you doing what you really want to do. I do feel there is a spiritual awakening around some of you out there as well, with the High Priestess here, which is a major number. I always look at this card and I've got the two pillars here, which is like pillars of wisdom, but also number 11, isn't it? So, which is a very in tune spiritually. It's an angel number as well, isn't it, 11? So so I do feel some of you, spiritual awakenings, getting there. Yes, we've had a lot of fear, we've had a lot of craziness in our life, maybe to do with an ex, even with work, or we can't, snap out of our comfort zone kind of thing. We have been at a crossroads of what to do with the Two of Swords coming out here. And then we've got the Chariot, so we are being pulled in all directions at the moment. But what I want to say is, this weekend, it's about you standing in your own power, what you really want. No matter what an ex is doing or a person around you is doing, it's about you reflecting the love for you, doing something for you. I feel with this Two of Swords, yes, we've had arguments, disagreements. Yes, I do feel we've been blindfolded into something. So again, this is where you could have got into a relationship and gone in with your eyes closed, and then we've created all this shit and craziness, and then this is where they're perhaps a narcissist, control freak and all this, and you've perhaps tried to get away from this person, but they're still there. So again, also with this, an ex or somebody is trying to, cover things up from you, so you don't see the truth, so you don't see things, which again in line is getting you to be pulled in all directions. So it's like you haven't got a clue where you're going or what you're doing. So we've got lack of balance. But I'm pulled to the High Priestess here. So a lot of you out there, you are very in tune, very spiritual, and it's kind of trust your gut on this situation with this person. They're not to be trusted, but this is where you keep getting, a smoke, you keep getting smoke in your eyes, or you can't see what they're doing or what they're playing at, or the games. And this is where we are unsettled with the five here. So it's kind of, we've got the lack of balance, but I feel it's not you. Yes, you started to create this unbalance by going into something blindfolded, whether that was, 6 months ago, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever. You went into something blindfolded. We're at a crossroads. Do we get out? Can we get out? Do we do this? Do we do that? And this is you being in all directions at the minute. Yes, I do feel the here and now over the last few weeks, this week, whatever, we're having a big awakening. We're thinking, we can't do this no more. I can't cope anymore. I've got to do something. I've got to change things. So this is you now going in all directions of what to bloody do. Speak out, talk to the right people, and you will get the right advice to shut this door once and for all with this person. Some of the other readings I've been doing over the last couple of weeks, legalities, the police could be involved and all this. I still feel this is following on from that, and it's like I can't get rid of this energy. So the people that need to hear this is trust, believe, focus in yourself, believe in you. Stop thinking, I shouldn't have done this, I shouldn't have done that, I'm a stupid, I'm this. Doesn't matter, they are all your lessons, where now them lessons are you can use to grow stronger, to believe in yourself, to put the past behind you. But there's this energy we don't trust. But at the minute, I feel the energy is with you, personally with you, trying to get this balance, but then you keep thinking of the past and that's unsettling you of what to do. I do see you singing and dancing at the end of this, okay, because this was the third card that come out here. So this could be within this could be in 3 weeks, 3 months. So there is a turnaround, because that is a number 3 here. So I'm using that 3 weeks, 3 months. So just watch this space. You will be singing and dancing. If you start getting the balance, if you start believing in you, if you start loving you, but it is all about you here. It's not about anybody else. Yes, they've created a lot around you, but now it's you to get the balance, because at the minute you are all over the bloody place. You're going in guns blazing, you name it, which is like, do I do this, don't I do this? Yes, we've got to have a new cycle, so the World card comes out here as well. You know, with this, so there is new beginnings, a fresh new start. Again, 3 weeks, 3 months, you know, but the energy, it is about you, even looking after your health, looking after your well-being, looking after your diet. You know, all of that's perhaps gone out the window because of what this person has done to you, kind of thing, or pressing your buttons, coming backwards and forwards, picking you up, putting you down. And you still don't, and with it, some of you are still no further forward because you still don't know what he's bloody doing, or what he's up to, or what he wants, or this and that. And I just feel with that, you've got to stand in your power, move forward here, because he is creating a shitstorm, you know, but we're gonna, you know, it's kind of, if you stand in your power, if you take control of this with your emotions, with your feelings, you know, we're walking away. You will have, look, there's you. Yes, we've got the pets, we've got the family, we've got the right people around us, okay. Some of you perhaps only need you and your cats, or you and your dogs, you know, to get strong and move on from this. Yes, it's been a lesson, but there is the new there for you when you are healed. But at the minute, it's kind of you, stand in your power, get on with things. It really, really is as easy as that. And you know, Ace of Pentacles, this is showing, you know, that you are a strong character. You have got this. Even, you know, with the stag, strong as a stag, isn't it? But the Ace of Pentacles, obviously, finances here. Finances are most probably an issue. Again, with obviously the first card that come out, which was the 5, the fear card, okay, with the unbalance with the pentacles and all this, and you know, money is a little bit tight and it is a bit crazy, but you know, you standing in your power, you believing in you. You know, some of you might have give up work, or you can't work because of all the shit this person's caused, so it's affected you in a way. But this is showing, stand in your power, get going forward. You have got this. Get your emotions, you know, well and truly on track here. But with this is basically a new chapter with work, with career, success, going for it, getting the life that you truly want and desire. Is it with this person that's created all this, oh, I'm going to change, I'm going to do this? They ain't going to change. You know, wake up to all of that, what they're shoveling. Seriously. Because it's like they don't want you, they don't want no one else to have you, but they do want to press your buttons. And this is kind of, they think they can just pick you up, put you down, off you go, get what they want, off they go, come back. No, it's not like that. If you're in a relationship with somebody, then it's got to be 50-50 and you work together doing things. They don't come back and say, oh great, everything's all right now, I'm off on holiday with my mates, or I'm doing this, or I'm doing that. Don't work like that. If you're a family, you go as a family, you work together as a family. You know, so with this, there's kind of stand in your power. That's not acceptable. What's acceptable is working together as a team, 50-50 relationship. If they really want to be with you, they will be with you. If they are arguing, picking faults, doing this, doing that, whatever, that's not a relationship. That's controlled, you know, because it's on their terms and not yours. So with all of this, I do feel that door has got to be shut, and this is where we're building up. Within the readings I've been doing over the last few weeks, it's building up over the next 3 weeks, 3 months. It's coming in a big way, but you will be singing and dancing here. But it is down to you. But I don't like the energy. But it's, you know, this today is about you standing in your power, making the changes, coming out of all of this shit. It really is. The Fool card. Yes, you have been a fool. But when we're a fool, we learn the hard way, we learn by the mistakes, and then that's showing we'll never be a fool again. So also with this, it's kind of, you know, take a gamble on what you're doing, because I do feel you will get to the top of your game or what you want to do. If you're creating shit for that person, if you're going to play games yourself, you ain't going anywhere, because all you're going to do is hold yourself in that energy and cycle, and we don't need to do that, you know, because at the end of the day, yes, we want to see people, if they've treated us like shit, get the karma and get this and get that. Let the universe sort it. Give it time. Don't give your energy away to see the justice or all of this. Use that energy for you to love yourself, to believe in you, to bring the right people into your life, to move forward, you know, and for you to grow. That's where we need to be with this. But yes, the Fool card, take a gamble on you. Start believing in you. Put yourself out there more. You know, that's really important. This is about, you know, this reading is about me time, looking after you, picking and choosing what you want to do. Don't be picked up and put down. Don't be allowed to. If you want to go and have time out, have a drink, you know, a coffee date, you know, a meal, you go and do it, because that's your time for you to balance yourself up, for you to start, you know, reinventing yourself, for you to, you know, get on this new pathway where you're going. Is it to do with the ex? Is it to do with if someone's cheated on you and they're having a back? No, get rid, gone. If they've cheated on you the first time, they're going to cheat on you the second, third or fourth time. Maybe they have, you know, and you keep being blindfolded and going back into that. They're never going to change. You know, they will say they're going to change and they'll give you a few crocodile tears. It ain't going to work. This is where you've got to stand in your power now to bring in the fresh. And, you know, if we don't find who these people are, you know, to meet people and stuff, we'll never know, will we? If we think, oh, there's no one's going to meet me, no one's going to want me, or this or that, who's going to want me? But that, remember, that is the poison, what the ex has done, or partner, or whatever, has planted in your head, because you're starting to believe their shit, what they've said about you, that you're not good enough, that you are fat, that you do need to lose weight, that you do need this. You remember, people reflect all their guilt on you to make you feel bad, so they can have the life of Riley. You know, you'll find a lot of people out there, right, that, you know, if you're in a relationship and basically you think, oh, my partner's having an affair or there's something going on here, your partner will be reflecting, well, no, it's you, because you're this, you're crackers, you're nuts, you know, there's something wrong with you, you keep accusing me, you keep doing this, you keep doing... Most probably they are having an affair. I'm not saying they are, but they could be, because they will be reflecting all their shit onto you to get in your head to believe that. So this is where you need time out to balance the scales and to work on you. You know, at the end of the day, if they are keep throwing stuff and tapping you or saying the wrong word to let you go off like a stick of dynamite, they want you to do that. That's what these people do. Exes want you to do. They want you to blow up and do this, because it's control. They'll go out, laugh. They'll walk out the door laughing, saying, "Well, I've got her this time. That's great," you know, or "I've got him." You know, be one step ahead of these people. You know, silence is golden. Don't get involved. If you've got a phone call, you know, with an ex or a partner, and they're having a go at you, right, and they're shouting at you on the phone, tell them, if you carry on shouting at me, I'm going to hang up. You know, if they carry on, hang up. Take that control. Yeah, it's going to wind them up even more. Answer the phone. I've told you, carry on shouting at me, hang up. Hang up. End of. But if you're swearing at me, hang up. Take that control, because at the end of the day, they're just, yeah, it's winding them up even more, but they shouldn't treat you like that. You're not a punch bag for having abuse at you, are you? So, you know, in a way, hang up and tell them, if you carry on, I'll turn my phone off. You know, be that little bit one step ahead of all of this. And you know, even yourself, change your actions. You know, so, because at the end of the day, remember, exes and partners, if they are up to stuff and doing stuff, they know you. They know your reactions. Remember, it's a karmic cycle. Things keep going round and around. History repeats itself within a relationship. Oh, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. You know, it's like with the relationship, if you're in bed and all that, same shit, different day. Spice it up a little bit, you know. Do something different. You know, I'm not saying that's the case, but, you know, if it's same shit, different day, it's boring, isn't it? It's karmic, it's a cycle. Just keep doing, change it all around. But at the minute, it's about you taking control, what you want, what's what's what. So this is, you know, so again, you know, if they do throw things at you, you do fall out, they do pull you back into that cycle. You know, you look, how many times has it happened? It's exactly the same, because it's the same thing. Yeah, this time you might be getting a bunch of flowers or a box of chocolates, but that's the only change. But then within 2 or 3 weeks, it goes back to square one again. So this is about you standing in your power, not accepting second best, actually moving forward. And I do feel there is new pathways for a lot of you out there. You've just got to see that for yourself, or believe in it for yourself. But I'm keep being drawn to you know, to this card here, the Three of Cups. It's amazing, singing, dancing. You maybe need to go out and have a few beers and have a bit of a dance and a chill out, you know. But there is the happiness that's coming here for you. But I do feel we've got to finally move on from people around you that are not, you know, committed to the relationship kind of thing. Remember, a relationship is 50-50. It's not 80-20. If you're ringing them all the time or chasing them, or they're trying to pull you back into it to control you, you see, again, a lot of that. You know, if you start pulling back, they'll pull you back in, and then yeah, they're going to give you 50% for a week, and then it goes back to square one, then you're doing 80% of the work again. That is not acceptable, because that is karmic cycle. They've got you back under the spell. You've got to make the changes and mean it. So if that's to work, big changes. And I feel the people that are listening to this, who are in a relationship or are in that, I feel you listening to this, it's not you, it's them that's got to change. You know, will they change? I don't feel they will. Yes, they will for a week or 2 weeks, but it won't grow. It won't stay, you know what I mean? It won't stay stable. The shit will hit the fan again eventually, because they'll go back to their old ways. So just be aware of that. You know, really, really important to say that. Let me just pull a couple more cards here. So you see, do I need to pull another couple of cards? So with it, I do want to say there's 2 cards come out here. So a union in partnership, which is reversed. So there's no union in partnership around this situation. So I feel with this, it's like they're never going to change. They won't change. You're going to see things for what they are. And I got the Tower here, so there could be a bit of an explosion, a bit of arguments, disagreements. They're not going to change basically with that. So if you've got your faith in your ex, or they've had an affair, or they've done this, or they're narcissists and they've got you under a spell and all this, and you keep going backwards and forwards and this and that, this reading, they are never ever going to change. And this is where you need to stand in your power to move forward for you. And there is absolutely an amazing new pathway there for you. But again, I just feel it's, you know, somewhat, like I say, you are at a crossroads here, and we have got that fear factor. But if you can love yourself, believe in you, stand in your power, you have got this. But this situation, if you're in this craziness, they're never going to change. And I'm going to leave the love with you on that. Bless you.